Hello, and welcome to the Also Ravishing Podcast. Before I get started, I would love if y'all will go share, like, and subscribe to your girl channel. Even leave a comment or emoji. Now let's get into it. So, y'all, I have a question for y'all. Today I ask y'all, how are you spending your time? How are you spending your time? How are you spending your time? Do you even know? Are you spending your time on what's important? We all have a limited amount of time. So be honest with yourself. Do you spend every minute and every hour of your day on activities that are truly important? Ask yourself, how many hours do you spend strolling through social media or even just watching TV? How many hours do you spend on what's really important? Like spending time and talking to your family or playing with your kids or even grandkids. If you spend more than half of your time on things that are not very important, it's alarming. And it implies that you have already wasted half of your life. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. Do you have any idea on how many minutes you spend on things that's not important? Do you? It's good to know where you spend your time. Time is the only thing we can't get back. The only thing. You can't buy time. If you're in good health, you still can't get more time. Like time is something that nobody can get back. Once a day is gone, it's gone and it's gone forever. The good news is you can change the way you spend your time. You can't buy extra time, but the good news is you can change the way now you spend your time. But before you change the way you spend your time, you have to find out where do you spend your time. So y'all, for 4 weeks I asked for those who want to change the way they spend their time, or even those who want to see how they are spending their time, I asked y'all to keep a detailed log. And the reason why I'm asking for 4 weeks is because if I say 1 week, 1 week, yeah, you can jot it down and see where you're spending your time. But 1 week, things will change, you know. But when I say 4 weeks, 4 weeks will show a pattern and it will show exactly how you are spending your time. So that's why I say 4 weeks. It's up to you, but I think you will get the most out of it if you would do the 4 weeks. So I ask that you keep a detailed log on how you spend every hour of the day for 4 weeks. Don't overthink it. Just write it down. Just jot it down. And once you jot it down for the 4 weeks and you have that finalized log, you'll be able to visualize exactly how much time you spend on everything you do. So by the end of the 4 weeks, you should be able to see how many hours you sleep, how many hours you sleep at night, how many hours you waste by strolling through social media or looking at TV and everything in between. All right. And after you see everything and you see how much time you spend on things that's not important, you might be like, what? Oh, Lord. Oh, you're going to have, I'm pretty sure you're going to have some type of reaction. You're going to have it. You're going to be like, oh. every day at night before I go to sleep, I spend 3 hours on social media. Why? When I could be reading or learning a new skill or talking to my family or, something productive. I understand we all need social media. That's one of the ways that we really find out, what's going on all over in the world. I get it. I understand. We need social media. But it should also have a cap on it where if you want to spend 3 hours on social media, it should be spread out. If you want to spend an hour in the morning, early hours, then maybe an hour in the evening, afternoon time, and then an hour at night. So that's so you was able to see exactly what happened throughout that day or however. But for you to spend 3 consecutive hours on social media at night before you go to sleep, and then that earlier that day, you probably spent 2 hours or another 3 hours on social media. Do we really need to be on social media for 6 to 8 hours a day? Nah, I'm just talking out loud. So once you see how you spend your time and you have that reaction to it, that's okay when you have that reaction. That's a good thing because self-awareness is the key to grow and change. Now you can sit down with your log and run through each one and see what can be eliminated and ask yourself, is this task valuable? Is this task valuable use of my time? Y'all, I just I just moved my camera over my feet. But anyway, I know y'all saw it. But anyway, you can ask yourself, is this task valuable use of my time? Does it generate income? Or is it even otherwise required? All right. Now you have to be honest with yourself. But don't get me wrong, like I said it earlier, we are all guilty of being on social media or doing things that we really don't need to be doing, or working on a task that we really shouldn't be working on. We could be doing something else that's more valuable of our time. We're all guilty of it. But, what I come to find out is that when we use our time wisely, there is enough time in the day to spend with the people that we love, doing the things that we enjoy, and making an impact in the world. Who we choose to spend our time with says a lot about ourselves. It says a lot about ourselves. Because remember, time is something that we can't get back. We can't get it back. So the things and the people that we choose to spend our time on, that must be a very, very special thing or special people in our lives because we're spending time with these people or we're spending time doing these things. So time is precious, but there is one thing that's more precious than time. And that's who and what you spend it on. You hear me? Make that time spent worth it. Time is already, I don't know if y'all noticing this, but I'm noticing, and I have been noticing this for a good little while now. But time is going so fast. So fast. It was just October 1st. And I'm putting up a Christmas tree. Like, I always put my Christmas tree up on October 31st. So That is my tradition. My tradition. I put my tree up on October 31st because my kids are older, so I don't have to take anybody trick or treating or doing nothing. So either we'll order pizza, cook, have sweets, watch a movie, popcorn, whatever, and I put up my tree. I'm putting up a tree. It was just June. Kids was just starting school. It was just August. And now it's November 1st. Time has gone by so fast. So spend your time wisely. Spend your time wisely because once it's gone, it's gone. And you might not notice it, but when you write it down on paper and you looking at it, you can be like, wow, I can spend this amount of time. I can cut 30 minutes or an hour out of doing this, and I can start doing this. Or I do this for 2 hours, but maybe I can exercise. I could take 30 minutes out of this a day and exercise or whatever it may be, you know. So I said all that to say that just spend your time wisely. Spend it with the people that you love. Spend it on the things that you love to do. Learn things. Read, So I hope everyone enjoyed this message. I hope everyone does the challenge. I won't really say it's a challenge, but I hope everyone takes the time out to really do a log on how they spend their time. And if you decide to do it, come back to me and comment and tell me, what did you find out? Or if you decided to change anything, or even if the way you're spending your time is the way you're supposed to be spending your time. So, like I said, y'all do that. Y'all get back with your girl. Y'all make sure before y'all leave out to like, share, and subscribe, comment, drop an emoji. And until next time, remember, love, live, and laugh. And spend your time wisely and spend it with and on the people and things that you love.